Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. So the last episode, we had probably one of the most harrowing moments in this entire show, with Max basically realizing, even though she's gone through a lot of bad, there's still good in her life. And she chose to run back towards it. She chose to run towards the future where she's still here. And that's good. Her escaping Vecna is a sign that, Max as a character hopefully is going to finally start recovering from the loss of her brother. And hopefully, from here things only get better.
Something kind of funny. I saw one of the Dead by Daylight YouTubers that I follow post about the fact that there may be another Stranger Things collab with Dead by Daylight, and Vecna may be added as a killer.
Ooh.
And he was saying it even makes sense because he got decisive struck by Max when he was trying to hook her.
Yes, he did. And you know what? I would not mind seeing Max thrown in, because I know that the Stranger Things player models are no longer for sale. Like, if you have them, you have them, but...
Well, they said what they're hoping for, like, it probably won't be any of the kids because there's no kid characters in Dead by Daylight for Survivor, but
that's the
most likely what would happen is he would be put in as a killer, and then there would be a legendary skin for...
Meg?
Huh?
Meg?
No, the one that's already... Nancy.
Oh.
Nancy would have a legendary skin that was actually Robin.
I don't know. That would be really cool, though. If they put Vecna into Dead by Daylight, I think.
Never thought of it before, but I wonder if they picked Nancy's name as a tribute to Nightmare on Elm Street as well.
I would say so. I would definitely say so.
I
because the Duffers,
now, Nancy.
The Duffers are huge fans of everything to do with the 80s.
Yeah. Everything.
And, well, it's the era they grew up in. So, of course, Nightmare on Elm Street would be up there. So, Nancy, Freddy, the character Freddy who died in the
Yeah,
he died in the second episode. And now Vecna, who basically seems to have a very Freddy Krueger-esque.
When I hear Fred in relation to Freddy Krueger, I just always think about Will Smith's Nightmare on My Street song. Please, oh please, do something with Fred.
Also, I have a prediction. I have a prediction. I guess we'll see if it rings true. But I think that Vecna, I'm not sure 100% how it's connected, but I'm pretty sure that when he tried to kill Robert Englund's character, when he tried to kill him,
Victor.
Victor Creel.
Yeah,
sorry.
Victor Creel.
Yeah, I think the whole thing with the child, I think one reason why he was able to escape is because his son has a much bigger thing to do with it. I think that Victor's son saved his dad, and he went into a coma, and when he went into a coma, he basically was taken by the same organization as 11, because I think he had abilities. I mean, you saw him seem to be a quiet kid, and it seemed as though he and
there does seem like there could definitely be something up with that.
Because
he said he was more sensitive than other kids. Like, he was the first that noticed something was off about the house.
Yes.
He didn't actually die. He went into a coma and then supposedly died a number of weeks later.
Yeah. And
like,
that's
perhaps
that's what sticks out to me.
Because I remember, I know you said when we were watching it, you're like, it's his son. His son did it, or whatever.
I thought so too. That's what I was thinking.
And then whenever they said that both of his kids died, I was like, well, maybe not. But then now that you mention it, I'm like, well, maybe they lied to him about his son. It wouldn't be the first time that they tried to fake a kid's death in this show.
Well, yeah.
It's back in season 1, they tried to fake Will's death.
Yeah. Honestly, Victor probably was so grief-stricken he thought that his son was dead, and how would he be able to confirm his son's alive, because no one would believe him, because they already think he's crazy. Whatever is doing this has been around for a long time, and I think time in the Upside Down, it really doesn't make sense on our scale, and I think where we're thinking of, oh, why would he wait 30 years to do it again? It's like, maybe for Vecna it was yesterday. Maybe for Vecna it was only a short amount of time. I don't know.
It might also just be some sort of thing where he just got what he needed at that point, and this time he's back and he's like, I'll get what I need for longer. I hate to use it as an example because the creator was an absolute human piece of shit that needs to be in prison if he's not. But the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers,
Salva,
he wakes up every 20 years.
Yeah, every 23rd spring for 23 days.
Yeah, and he eats for that amount of time, but maybe this is more like a thing where it's like, oh, he eats every so often. Kind of like It, too, you know.
Yeah,
but it's like maybe he has more of a like say in when he can do it, and like he's just like, well, that lasted me that long. I'll just eat more this time.
Also, don't
that'll last me even
forget,
longer.
there were other things that were happening as well. Animals were dying, and other things were dying, and maybe he got a taste for taste for humanity, and now he wants more. I mean, I don't know. There's so many things we don't know about Vecna.
There's still a lot of mystery to unravel behind this season so far.
Yeah. So
it's like it kind of feels like we got most of the answers in the last episode, but when you really sit and think on it, we still have a lot of questions to be answered.
There's still so many unanswered like branches of this tree. But shall we?
Yep.
Here we go.
You need to warn Owens. Nina.
Nina, who's Nina? Who's Nina? Come on. Okay. Shit.
There's a number.
Number. Just give it. I can wait. You can call this Nina. The number. Hey, look at me. Hey, hold on. God.
Damn it.
Oh, shit.
Hey.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
We should get off the road.
I was kind of thinking that. I was thinking,
Get off the road.
why did the military not follow them?
Get off the road.
Yeah. They're going to rip the...
Shit.
Oh, no.
Listen, I know she was just here. And if you want to live, you're going to tell me where she is.
How about fuck you?
Isn't there a place like that? Death Note?
I think so.
I remember when they had to go to America for a bit during the story. There was like a bunker like that. I think that Mello and his crew were hanging out in.
We call her Nina.
That's it. Okay.
That's what the episode title was for.
About.
What is it?
If we told you, it would have ruined the surprise.
No.
Hello, 11.
Oh, boy.
I know. You're frightened of me. Let us work together again. You and I. Daughter.
Don't.
And Papa.
No. She has a father. His name is Jim Hopper. Yeah.
Great.
Here we are back to this again. Part of me knew it was too good to be true that Owen was so willing to help.
Yeah.
And now seeing this, I understand. Fighter pit or something? Or... Wait, at the end of season 3, you remember what they did to that one guy in the Russian prison?
Not completely, no.
You remember they basically fed him to a demodog?
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about that.
That I think that's what this.
That's
place
what
is.
that was why the ominous shot of that door.
At least you have company. Yuri, the smuggler. He betrayed me. Betrayed us.
I expected that.
We cannot today. And we lost.
Peanut butter is banned in Motherland. I buy for $1.30 here, sell for $20 there.
Your mother must be very proud.
And with money I earn from selling you, I will buy her a new house. My mother will be very, very proud.
SpaghettiOs!
Hey, Dustin, this is Eddie, the Banished. You there? I'm gonna need a food delivery, like, really soon. Unless you want me going out into the world.
No, don't do that. I think it's so sweet that you guys are sticking together like this.
Could try sticking together at a different house for a change.
Shut up! Shut up!
May I?
Absolutely.
Yeah, why not? Take us for all we're worth.
Okay.
Hey, if you're gonna be a smartass, Dustin's more than happy to oblige back. Uh-huh. Hey, you wanted to be an asshole.
He seemed surprised, almost. Like he didn't want me there.
Maybe you infiltrated his mind, like Freddy Krueger's boiler room.
No, there you go.
No.
He's a super burned
They finally
up
said
dude
it out
with
loud.
razors for fingers, and he kills you in your dream.
Oh my
He doesn't
gosh.
have razors for fingers. He wears a glove.
He wears a glove, my dude. Come
Not
on.
until A New Nightmare, which is a spinoff. I mean, they do describe him like that in A Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, they didn't realize it was a glove.
Yeah.
He's like with razors for fingers.
Is this a window? Yeah. It's Victor Creel's house.
Oh, by the way, I looked up about the house. I sent a message to you.
Yeah,
for
you
the,
sent it to me. I saw
For the
it.
fans watching, it's not a house that's been used in other horror stuff that I could find. It's a place in Georgia. You can actually go there for B&B, though. Cut her freaking hair off again.
I thought so. This is a nightmare. I hope it is, because this would just be very cruel.
It looks a lot like the original place, so yeah.
Yeah.
Look who finally decided to join us.
Am I in Hawkins?
Well, well. Look who finally decided to join us.
We shouldn't have just thrown her in there like this. She's gonna drown in there.
No,
Oh, she's a Nina.
she is going to swim.
This is so messed up. This is so messed up. Okay. Yo, dude's probably got like a family and kids, you know, all that shit. We gotta lay it all on him, okay? The whole shebang about your super power for the bad government dudes, the upside down dimension planet thing? No. Listen, I think we can figure this out, okay? We just gotta open our minds. Open our minds? There's an open grave in front of me, man. You want me to open my mind? Do it now.
Smoke some weed and shut the fuck up.
Relax. Why don't you just go to the van and do your thing?
Yes. Chill out.
A bunch of it.
Yes.
I didn't know what to say. Sometimes I think it's just scary to open up like that to people you care about the most. Because what if-
Yeah, more evidence towards
they don't like
your
the truth?
theory you were talking about.
I'm making him a headstone.
And you do realize we spent all morning hiding the body.
Well, I'll just write, here lies unknown hero agent man. Saved Argyle, Jonathan, Will, and Mike from certain dad.
No.
Come on, man.
Wait, the pin.
Unknown hero agent man. That's the pen he gave me right before he died.
Alright. Hey, man, I'm using that. What are you doing? Something fell out of that pen, man.
It's crack rock. Don't smoke it.
Nice.
Рука лежит. Рука, иди. Звери!
Я здесь по ошибке.
Ничем не могу помочь.
Я тебя богачу. Он богач. Tell him American. Tell him how you will make him rich.
Ah, come on.
You want to die in here? You want to die, is that it? That's what we've been brought here to do. What about your woman, hmm?
Closer I get with Joyce, the more danger she's in. I used to think I was cursed. There's some letter of induction in the mail. Uncle Sam wants me to go fight some war in the jungle. I get over there, I must test well, and they put me in the chemical corps. 55-gallon drums of Agent Orange. Just be inhaling this stuff. No mask, nothing. My wife, Diane, she wanted a baby. I did too. We had a baby, and she was born healthy. She was perfect, you know, Sarah. And then she died. It wasn't an easy death. She suffered. And then Diane left me. She didn't blame me, but not with words. And then people started coming into my life. The minute I sent for Joyce, the minute I sent for her, I sentenced her to death. It's like I did with Sarah. See, I was wrong this whole time. I am the curse.
I've heard rumors of a monster. You're right about one thing. We are going to die in here.
We need to take a look around.
I haven't had a chance to fix it with everything going on.
Pack your things. We're moving you.
Sinclair?
Goddamn traitor.
Only reason he'd lead us to a dead end. The Hellfire Club. They're hiding Eddie.
Everywhere these freaks have been seen.
You should add Reefer Rick's house to this.
What?
Reefer Rick. He's Eddie's supplier.
No stones unturned.
Crap.
What are you doing in here?
I found a key.
Where'd everyone get those? Do you need to be told everything? You're not a child.
Thank you.
You all see that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, everyone stay in groups of 2. And Robin, upstairs.
Stephen Dustin.
Did a sigh? No, I did not sigh. Why'd you sigh? I didn't sigh. Just come on, dude.
This is always your goddamn babysitter.
Yuri, I need to take a piss here.
Just give it up. He can't hear you. He can't hear.
What?
Escape.
My leg is too short. Can you grab that shard with your foot?
Well, well. Look who finally decided to join us. Someone's a sleepyhead this morning.
Let me out!
Duh.
In 1786, Nicholas Delaroc wrote an opera called Nina. It's the story about a young woman whose lover was killed in a duel. Nina was so traumatized that she buried the memory.
Memory.
Very good. You'll have to find your own way out. Focus. Listen. Remember.
Who finally decided to join us?
Am I in trouble?
Trouble? No. No, why do you think that? There's nothing to be nervous about. You're going to do great today.
Having to play the part and relive the memory. Oh, I just kind of maybe sort of thought of something.
What's up?
So, when they opened the Upside Down the first time, didn't they start in a place that basically sort of had, like, a gate already sort of opening?
Yes.
Alright, so Vecna probably was attempting to start a gate opening to the real world that first time when he killed the Krills. And most likely he didn't kill again because the gate had been opened. And now the thing that's manifested on the ceiling of the trailer is his new gate that he's trying to reopen because the previous gate was closed.
Yeah.
Maybe he's responsible for opening the gates to the Upside Down from the Upside Down side with like blood sacrifices.
Maybe so. A random payphone in the middle of nowhere.
Don't run it over!
War games. What?
It's a server.
We're not calling a phone. We're calling a computer.
The only hacker that I know lives in Utah.
Utah?
Salt Lake City, to be specific.
Oh my god.
That'd be Dustin's girlfriend. Shit.
Fudge sickles, man.
Somebody's been eating SpaghettiOs, boys.
It's him.
Hey, Dustin, you there? It's Eddie. You remember me, right?
Hey, anyone's there? I really think I might be in a bit of trouble here, okay?
What the shit?
Jars? Jars of what?
Spiders?
What's wrong?
There's a spider. Don't go in there. Guess we should get back to the investigation.
Oh boy. Isn't the power supposed to be off?
I promise I'm gonna stop asking this, but you're seeing that, right?
Yeah. Remember the first season, what Will was able to do with the Christmas lights? What if that's what this is? What if What if they follow the lights and then...
Why do you waste so much time with her?
They think you're weak. Show them 11.
Waste of time.
Oh.
That's enough. Pull her out.
Pull her out!
Uh-oh.
Naughty, naughty bird.
Uh-oh. Well, Murray?
My fingers are like arrows. My arms like iron.
He's just gonna start laughing. Oh, nice!
Hit, Murray. Uh-oh. Damn,
Oh.
Murray, okay. Okay. Ah. There you go. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, shit!
Oh. Autopilot. Joyce. Woo. Joyce, don't shoot again, please. Ah, great. Here we go again.
My fingers are like arrows.
You weren't supposed to knock him out.
You knocked him out.
Don't knock him out!
You knocked him out. Good job.
Stop flipping switches!
Oh, you idiot. Just still doing it.
I got him! I had him.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I think he's moving. He's moving. He's moving. Shit. I lost him.
No, you didn't.
He just spotted the boathouse, I'm sure.
You probably... Eddie, get down.
Closing in. Oh, he's in the boat. Nice. Good job.
Hey, freak!
Or at least,
Where do you think you're going?
or they might think he killed him with a curse. I don't know.
Shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Heave-ho! Heave-ho! Come on! Oh yeah. Yeah, he's swimming good.
Row your boat.
Our powers combined.
Okay, what's happening?
Hey, Patrick! 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 Patrick!
Well, what did you
You
expect?
deserve that.
You really want to do this again?
Whoa!
Oh, nice.
Got him back.
Stay away. I said stay away!
Not
You didn't think
completely
it would
back
be
yet.
that easy, did you?
I don't understand.
I do.
I
The
wonder.
season's so good so far.
So yeah, I mean, holy shit.
Like, my favorite season previously was still the first one. Like, 3 was probably my second favorite, but like this one is like blowing the first one away in my opinion. Even
It's very steadily climbing, in my opinion. Right now, I have it.
like, I'm pleasantly surprised.
I have it neck and neck with season 1 right now. God, dude, I was not expecting everything in this. Outside of the first episode, I would say everything in this is so well paced, so well done, and I can't really think of anything overtly negative to say about it. I mean, little nitpicks here and there, but nothing like. At that point, what's the point of even mentioning it?
Mm-hmm.
Because the overall package is just so well put together. Yeah, people were wondering if they were going to slack off with production on this because they had time, so much time in between. No.
See, that was my thing. Is like my hype had kind of died down waiting on this, and whenever we decided we were going to watch it, I was like, I kind of had lowered expectations at that point because I was like, it's taking them so long. I mean, it might be okay, but like surely like they're not going to maintain their momentum after their momentum was ground to a dead halt for a number of years.
Yeah, because
and
of
like instead,
COVID,
it seems like they came back even stronger.
Yeah, and I think maybe the Duffers and the team that work on this show realize that. They realize we have to basically reestablish ourselves and prove to people why this is still a great show.
Yeah, it's like prove that we still deserve attention.
Yes, and holy shit, they have more than proven that so far. 5 episodes in, and this is hands down one of my favorite seasons of television.
Yeah, like if they maintain this level for the entire season, like it will probably like I previously was like Stranger Things is really cool, it's really good.
Yes.
It wasn't on my list of favorite things of all time though, and I think this could put it there.
Yes.
Like this will probably make Stranger Things one of my favorite things of all time, and then I'll have to try to explain to my friends who won't fucking watch it. Just be like, look, man, I know everybody talks about it all the time. Nobody will shut the fuck up about it, but it is one of those mainstream things that is actually really damn good.
And it's not afraid to push buttons to a certain degree because, you know, there's some disturbing stuff this season.
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean, very disturbing.
Like there are no punches held back. Like,
no.
They're not pulling them this time around.
No.
They pulled punches in the first 3 seasons, but
well, yeah, I would say the worst of it was probably season.
I would say
1.
3 with Billy.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
That was probably the most violent death.
Yeah, that.
The soldiers in season 1 and stuff. Yeah, they got pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that one was pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget, like people getting turned into goop in season 3 as well.
Yeah.
And turned into the monster, like getting goopified and also those dudes who were chasing down the protagonists in the. I think one of them was it wasn't Gary Busey. It was what's his name? Damn it, it's Gary Busey's son, but Jake Busey. It was Jake Busey. Yeah, he was that asshole editor at the newspaper where Nancy was working. And he was like, "Can't believe hey, the woman's talking about this," and his character got killed in a very brutal fashion in season 3. That I think every season that's going by is getting a little bit more violent, and I think that's a good thing. I mean, it's stepping it up gradually.
The other thing too is, so season 1 had definite horror elements.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And you could say for certain, yes, season 1 is a horror television series. It's not the scariest thing you'll ever see, but it is definitely inspired by horror, like 80s horror and stuff. And it was more like it was a very good action horror / mystery horror. Mm-hmm. But the horror was kind of the afterthought to it wasn't an afterthought. It was definitely a forethought. They wanted to make something scary, but it wasn't the scariest thing you've ever seen.
No.
And then 2 and... Well, especially 2, I just feel like the horror kind of was a backseat to more mystery and action. So, and then 3 the horror came back pretty hard, and it was at least as scary as, if not scarier than the first season. This time, though, like, they are really nailing the crap out of the horror elements. Yes. Like, and that makes me like it too, because it's actually got terrifying concepts and good tension building and stuff.
No joke.
Like, they're doing a great job with the horror this time around, and I really appreciate that. Like,
me too. And
because there's not just the main Vecna horror either. There's like other types of horror going on. You know, we got fucking like 11's like psychological horror of like not really fully remembering what happened in her past, but it was something very bad. And then we got the horror that Hopper is dealing with, being in a fucking, you know, gulag
with no light on the horizon.
Yeah, and then something ominous coming up. You know, they've been brought there to die, and they're hearing inhuman sounds from behind an ominous door,
and also
watching them scrape guts off the concrete.
Floor, yeah.
You know, it's like there's other horror elements besides just Vecna, but Vecna's awesome. And
oh yeah, it's great stuff.
As well.
It's great, and I mean, and Eddie being hunted down by those.
Yeah, there's an element of horror there too, like. And it can come from putting yourself in either set of shoes. Like, to them, they're scared of him because they think he's a fucking cult leader. And, like, if you know, are in the wrong situation, you could easily be like, this guy's my best friend. I trust him. He sounds like he knows what he's talking about. Mm-hmm. Like, there is a cult out there and we got to stop them because it's something you don't understand. People fear what they don't understand.
Absolutely.
And then from Eddie's perspective, you know, it's like you got these dudes like chasing you down. You saw somebody murdered and you don't know what happened to them. And now there are people coming to try to beat your ass with like fucking, basically deadly weapons.
The town is on a witch hunt.
Yeah, it's like you're essentially being lynched. And like, that's terrifying too.
Oh, yes.
So all kinds of different horror elements for different people, different characters.
And again, just everything's being so well told, and it's jumping back and forth a lot because I think there's Hopper's side of the story, there's Will's mom, Joyce, Joyce and Murray, then there's now it's Max and Lukas and all of them have gotten together with Robin and Steve and then, of course, now we have Will and Mike on the road with Argyle and Jonathan. And now we have 11 off on her.
Oh, dude, the military coming in and just blasting those dudes, too? That's horror.
Yeah.
Like, that's horrific.
Oh, dude, like, home invasion. Like,
yeah.
I
forgot about that. Like, that scene, like, that's a terrifying, like, concept of just, like, military breaking your doors down and they're just shooting.
Yeah, they
like,
are
willy-nilly. Like, oh my God. Like,
reckless
you're
abandon,
fucked.
they're there to kill.
Yeah, like, that's terrifying to think about.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, the way they had to escape, like, when the guy was coming down with the gun, fucking drive! Like, you know? Like,
drive!
Like, that was so scary, man. You were screaming.
Oh, yeah. Us both, we were going like, drive! Jesus. Oh, anyway. This is, again, I can't gush about this show enough. I can't wait to see more, and I know y'all can't wait to see more, but the video must end here. So thank you all very much for tuning in, and until next time, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
We'll see you later, everybody. Peace.